The purpose of why we are doing this is the audit in particular, as many may or may not know, this has nothing to do with overturning the election or decertifying electors or anything else. It never has been about that. What this is about is the Senate, the Arizona Senate. We are in charge of creating, passing laws, and ensuring that elections are done properly, accurately, safely, with full election integrity. This is what our job is. This is our only purpose of doing this. We know that from the very get-go in the beginning, there was many questions about the security of an audit, not just in Arizona, but around the United States as well. Some rightly so, some are not. Excuse me, this is a closed hearing, please, yeah. Some closed, or some rightly so, and some not. But our job is to get those questions answered. Our job is to make sure that voters and constituents, they understand the process, they have full confidence in our election integrities, and if we find any problems, errors, or anything else, our job is to fix that, to make sure that those things don't continue on in the future. That is our sole purpose. When this started, the first thing we said is we should get ahead of this. I called the supervisors and asked them, please do an audit, do a more expanded audit than what you normally do. You can see that there's going to be a lot of questions. It's very apparent. Let's do it. And their comment to me was, we can only do what the legislature authorizes. When I reached back with them the following week, they said, oh, yeah, we're behind you, President. We want you to do it, but now we're seeing lawsuits, and so we can't do anything while the lawsuits are going on. This went on for about 4 weeks. When the lawsuits were complete, I finally called them again, and I said, okay, lawsuits are done. No question about tampering of evidence. Let's do this audit together. Let's do it at McTech. I don't want the ballots moved. I don't want the equipment moved. Let's do the audit. Let's do it at your facilities under everybody's purview. They said, well, we can't do it because we don't have legislative authority to do it. So we ended up holding a hearing, which is great because we had 6 hours of them helping us understand and helping the citizens of Arizona of how the election process works. And at the end of that, the Judicial Committee, this was in December 14th, the Judicial Committee, they issued 2 subpoenas that would give the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors the authority to do more forensic audits. Unfortunately, they came back and said, well, I feel like I was slapped in the face because you just did these subpoenas. Not true. The week before, we had actually gone through a number of meetings that laid out what we were going to do on Monday, and they were told that there is a good possibility there would be subpoenas issued on Monday. So don't be surprised. I don't like blindsiding people at all. So instead of saying, okay, we have the authority, now what they did is they took us to court. They sued us because saying that we didn't have the authority to issue subpoenas. And after that, few weeks of going to court, costly, the judges came back and said, yes, you are the Senate. You are doing this for the purpose of finding out if our election integrity is to where it should be and fix anything that needs to be fixed. We have all that authority. The judge issued that. From that time on, it has been nothing but delays, delays, delays. Every time we have asked them to please work with us on this, we have received nothing but pushback and continual to the point where they don't even want to answer our simplest questions. This is frustrating, but we will get this. This is our job. We owe it to our constituents to get their questions answered. I have said from the get-go, I'm relatively sure we're not going to find anything of any magnitude that would imply that any intentional wrongdoing was going. I believe that we were going to find what we've known all along, and some of the things is that we could probably do a little better job with chain of custody and all the things that we've all talked about. So that's where we're at right now. This is why it's taken us 6 months to get to this point. And let's get this thing done and get our questions answered and get it out to the public and let everybody know that our next election will be 100% safe and secure and everybody can feel comfortable going to the polls again. So that's what we're here. So with that.